Time to hang out with my sister girl. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Sister Girl on Films. And as you can tell by the title, I am here to give my thoughts and views on the latest entry to the amazing Netflix lineup, The Perfect Find. So The Perfect Find is based on a novel written by Tia Williams, and it is about Jenna and Eric who meet at a party. They have an instant connection, and what seems like it's going to be a one night drunken moment of passion turns into a bitch I know you lying moment when Jenna goes to work and finds out that Eric is her boss's son. So The Perfect Find stars Gabrielle Union as Jenna and Keith Powers as Eric. And I know there has been a lot of buzz about this movie in not a good way because a lot was changed from the book to the screen adaptation. So after this review, where I'm just gonna give my quick thoughts just about the movie only, later on, I'm not gonna say immediately, I'm not gonna give a time frame because I'm gonna rewatch the movie and I'm gonna finish listening to the book, and then I'm gonna do another video giving my analysis of the book versus the movie. Don't y'all get used to that, because I'm not going to do that a lot, because I already know it's going to take a lot of work. But I'm already listening up to, I think I'm on chapter 5 or 6. And there's so much shit that's different in this book from the movie that I feel like it warrants a video. So be on the lookout for that. But let's get into this damn movie. So right off the bat, I'm going to say this. Watching this movie gave me a headache. It gave me a headache. Now, mind you, I didn't go in with the bias because I never read the book, okay? So I'm going in with fresh eyes, just watching a romantic comedy. And the first thing that really stood out to me was the pacing of this damn movie. That was the first thing that gave me a headache. So I'm gonna try to give as little spoilers as possible, y'all. And this is pretty much gonna be a rant because I'm gonna say out front, I did not like this movie at all. So one of the things that really annoyed me was the initial meeting between Jenna and Eric, how they met. And I get it, like they're both supposed to be high or drunk under some sort of substance. And I get it when you're at a party and you see somebody that's looking how they're supposed to look, and you got a little, substance, whether it be alcohol or weed or a little, if you do a little whatever in your system, then you might be a little flirty really quickly. But where I had an issue was that, and I don't know if it was intentional, but the way it was done, it seemed like they didn't really have a lead up to let's get comfy and cozy on this couch. It just went from him saying, hey, are you all right? She's like, yeah, I'm good. And then the next shot, they're like flirting all in each other's space. That annoyed me because already I feel like there was no build up for me to be like, ooh, these two really, really like each other. I wouldn't even get in their chemistry when they were talking to each other. So that was one thing that really bothered me. And then I just felt like there was no character development. I feel like for this movie, they were just like, we're going to make a romantic comedy. And it's going to be a May-December romantic comedy. If you're not aware what a May-December romance is, it's when the one partner is much older than the other partner. May-December. It just felt like they were in a rush to get to the romance of it all instead of focusing on the actual character development. That is something that grinds my gears. If you're not new to my channel, I make a fuss about character development in movies. I really do, because I feel like it's important. I feel like it is important. Most successful films, or films that become classics, films that really people grow to adore, it's because of the freaking character development. Finding parts of characters in movies that you resonate with, that you want to root for them, that you are in this with them is so critical to whether or not somebody enjoys a film. And there was no character development. Again, I'm trying so hard to not do a comparison from the book to the movie, but I will say this one thing, and I know it's hard to get all of that dialogue and all that exposition from a book and have it translate on film, but you got to make it work. You got to do it some way, somehow. Waiting to Exhale is a great example. And I know they changed things even from the book to the movie with that film. But the way they took the time to develop the characters in the movie, you really felt like you knew those women. You just did, and you just rooted for them. And the movie didn't feel like it just dragged on. It felt like you were on this ride with these women. And that's something that was absolutely missed in this film for me. Another thing I had an issue with was the casting. And again, I'm not basing it on the characters in the book because I kind of have a critique about that in general. But Gabrielle Union, I don't think she should have played Jenna. I'm going to be honest. And with her being a producer on this film, she was going to be Jenna. Okay. Also, Lala Anthony. I don't know if she's still going by Anthony, but I'm still going to call her Lala Anthony. Y'all, and I mean this as nicely as I can mean it. I'm so sick of them trying to force her on us as an actress. No shade. If you are a Lala Anthony fan and you think she's an amazing actress, I'm all here for it. But I feel like it's for the amount of time that we've seen her in movies and the amount of opportunity she's had, her acting has not improved from the first time I've seen her in something to now. I'm just keeping it all the way real. The character that she played in this movie was such a bigger character in the book that I felt like, why did we do this? Like, either cast somebody who has the ability to pull off this character who was so important in the damn book, or just cut the whole character out altogether. Like, why are y'all trying to make fetch happen? Why are we doing this with Lala Anthony? Why? That's just my personal opinion. You know, if you disagree and you feel like she's an amazing actress, please direct me to where that can be verified, because no. Aisha Hines, I love her. Let me tell you something. My love for Aisha Hines, she is a amazing actress. Amazing actress. But what are you doing here? Man, why are you in this movie? Why are you in this movie? She's so underutilized. The moment she was on screen, I loved it because it felt natural. I felt like she was Gabrielle Union's good girlfriend. Her screen presence, because she's a fucking amazing actress. And I felt like this movie didn't require her because her talents, and no offense, this is no offense, but her talents weren't needed for this role. An up-and-coming Hollywood star could have been in that role for what they used her for. That's all I'm saying. Wasn't a fan of it. And again, not because of her performance, because I'm a fangirl, but it's because she could have been doing something else with her time, child. And y'all could have put somebody else in this role because she was underutilized. And no, like, why did y'all put her in this? Keith Powers. Now, I'm not too familiar with him as an actor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know he played on a TV show. I don't watch episodic TV shows. I haven't watched a full series of TV in a long ass time. So I couldn't even tell you what TV show he is on. And I know he was in the New Edition remake. And y'all, don't take my black card. Please don't take my black card, y'all. But I ain't see that. I saw like a little bit of it, but I ain't watched it enough to be able to say whether or not Keith Powers is a good actor. But I did enjoy him in this. I will say that. Now, once I get down to my breakdown and analysis, I don't think he was a right fit for this role based on the character in the book, or the direction for him should have went a whole different way because it wasn't giving what it should have gave, okay? But I did like him in this. I will say that. And there were moments when he was like really sexy, and then Gabrielle Union would do something and I was like, girl, you took the winds out of my sails. Like the one scene, y'all, where they were on I think they were on the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know about New York. I'm pretty sure they were on the Brooklyn Bridge. And he pulled her in close and he said, I want to ruin you. Baby. That scene, I said, oh, Okay, I like that.
But tonight I want to ruin you.
You wanna destroy me?
Oh, girl, you ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined the moment. And then he said something else, and then she ran down. Why? I haven't got to that part in the book, but if that's what happened in the book, why did that happen? Because what should have happened is, I want to ruin you tonight. And the next scene should have been to them making the whoopee in the bed. Child, that scene further gave me a headache. Now, what I did like about it, I will give some positivity. I did like how they paid homage to classic Black Hollywood. I did like the photo shoot with Remy Ma, where they were like paying homage to Carmen and Dorothy Dandridge. I really did enjoy that. There were some shots cinematically, especially like the shot where they were on the Brooklyn Bridge. I feel like it was a beautiful shot. So the cinematography was really good. I love the costuming in it. Not the hair. We'll get to it. But there were things about it that were likable. There were things. But a movie alone cannot be carried by fashion and cinematography unless you're Sex and the City. But for the most part, we need something more than that, babes. Like, we need way more than that. The time we took on all these photography montages could have been spent on character development. That's all I'm saying. That's it. And now, I know people were talking about Gina Torres. I do think she did a great job. She was probably like the most shining moment in this. Terrible casting. Once we get to the book analysis, y'all will know what I'm talking about. If you've already read the book, you know what I'm talking about. But she did an amazing job. I loved her in this. I will agree. Everybody said her performance was great, and I feel like it was. What I didn't think was great was how the dynamic between Darcy and Eric played out in this movie compared to how it was written in the book. Again, I'm going off the rails. And the hair. Yes, I had seen stills of the shot with Gabrielle Union and that damn wig, but to see it in real time, baby, when I tell y'all tears, I was laughing so hard. Tylarius Daquan Perry, did you lend them wigs? Talk to me. This had you written all over it. That damn finger wave with the... Mad. So yeah, there have been people who have been praising this movie. I love it. It's Black love. Let me tell y'all something. You don't get a free pass from me just because your movie has a Black cast with a Black director. You're not getting a free pass, babes, because you know what other movies have a Black cast with a Black director? Them damn Tubi originals, okay? So no, you don't get no pass for that. I'ma need people to really focus on character development and creating a story that is good and that's meaty and that also has love and romance. Quit giving these damn celebrities who are just funding these films leading roles. Like, step back, y'all. Just step back. Gabrielle Union, you didn't have to star in this. You could just produced it and gave your point of view. But I'm so sick. I am so sick of what appears to be this exclusivity that exists in Black Hollywood. And I know that's been the way it's been for a long time, but this shit is getting exhausting because I'm tired of seeing the same people in these movies. Now, when I do my analysis, I do have my own opinion of who I thought should have been cast in some of these roles based on the book, and I am okay with the idea of some of the characters in the books being replaced by Black actors versus who they were in the book. I get it. But overall, y'all, I just, if you want to watch it, go ahead. For the everyday, like, average movie watcher, I think, and I don't mean that as a slur, I mean that as someone who watches a film just for entertainment value, and you're not watching it for character development, you're not watching it for cinematography, you're just watching it because you like to watch movies and have a good time. I think you will enjoy this. Because it is lighthearted and it does fit the basic color by numbers formula for a romantic comedy. But if you're looking for a movie that has a little bit of meat on the bones and has characters that you really resonate with, and it it lingers on your mind for days. Y'all, one of these days we're gonna watch one of my favorite romantic black-led films so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But if that's what you're looking for, baby, this ain't gonna do it for you. This will not do it for you. So those are my thoughts on A Perfect Find. Like I said, I'm going to get really into it later when I do my analysis of the book versus the movie. I just got to finish the damn book. That's next. So I'm not going to give a date of when I'm going to do that, because then I'm putting too much pressure on myself, and I'm giving myself grace, baby. I'm not stressing myself out. But when it's up, it's going to be up, and y'all going to know it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you thought about A Perfect Find. So as always, y'all, like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see y'all next time for something else. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, and I'm going to see y'all next time.